Everybody, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. In this video, I need your help. I'm at sort of a crossroads on what to do in game. I want to talk about that a little bit, where I'm at, and I'd like to hear from you on your advice. Anyone who's been playing this game for a while, want to hear from you. There might be some math here that I'm looking for, or might do myself, but you know what? I just wanted to put this video out there, let you guys know what I'm thinking about and where I'm at, and maybe you guys talk me off of going a certain direction. All right, so let's get to it. As I've mentioned in some videos recently, like, my collection level is not very high, 409. My decks are not super built up, or my card sets are not super built up. I'm really in that pool 2, pool 3 range. And, you know, I think I mentioned in one of the other videos that I did recently that I had all but a few pool 2s, and I had nothing from pool 3. So, you know, I just started looking at this and going, all right, so what am I, and you can just see, like, there is just a lot of gray in here. See all these grays that I don't have? There's a lot in there that I just don't, I don't have, I mean, Gamut, Venom, Electro, there's Brood. I don't know who that is, but anyway, the point is I'm missing a lot. I am missing a boatload of cards. So I'm sitting here going, all right, what should I do? Because I'm enjoying the game, right? I'm enjoying the game, and I could keep grinding. And as I've mentioned in multiple videos recently, I also know that if I build my collection level up too much, I'm going to get put against players that have all of these gray cards. And I can't compete with those players if I don't have those cards. And this is where we start getting to the debate, is what do I do to help sort of circumvent that? How do I fix that? I don't know. Now, I have 9,100 credits. So, how high up will this get me? I don't know. I'm sure I could math that out and figure that out. But I'm just not sure how many cards it will give, and as you get it, and here's some collector cash. I've not had to use these yet, but it's a mystery card or currency. I know there's some specific, and I'm getting close to that. It looks like those, if I understand how these work right, is you want to make sure you're guaranteed like a certain pool based on every like 9 openings that you do of these. I believe that math and info is out there, and that's not necessarily what my question's about, though I could get a card, so it's related to that, but it's not guaranteed, right? It's not guaranteed. So, I've got, before that happens, I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards I can get before I start getting there, before I start getting to that. So, I mean, I'm guaranteed, or more than likely guaranteed, to finish pool 2. Spoiler, I need 6 more pool 2s. All right. And you know how many I need from pool 3? All 81. I think that's the right amount. I went over to snap.fan and I counted them 81. So I need 81 of those. And maybe in that, I mean, I'm obviously guaranteed at least 2 from pool 3 in those 8, which 2 I get, who knows. But then I get up here in all these collector caches. And as you can tell, there's no more cards. It's just the RNG of that cache. So, I can sit here and debate, what to do. I get the RNG in that, but it's all about the credits, right? So I'll be able to gain some number of levels, whatever they are. I mean, that's question number 1, is does anybody know offhand how many levels I can gain here? Obviously it varies if you're all gray cards versus the other ones, but let's just pretend for a second we're not factoring in grays, because you only get 1 level out of that anyway. So then I'm like, well, how else can I catch up to get so many cards? How can I do it? And honestly, the only thing I see is this offer for $100. And it's another 12,500 credits, which could catch me up. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming I can only buy this once, but I'm not even sure I should buy it once. I said this in the other video, and this is probably TMI. But I'm just not in a financial situation to be able to technically do this, but I also want to help grow this channel. And I know that while it's interesting to get a beginner's take for some people, I know most of the players in this game are endgame players. They're looking at endgame stuff. So I want to be able to like sort of balance that a little bit while you're saying, this is what I had to go through. This is where I hit the wall. And at the same time, I got to, I hit this threshold, and that's when I decided, you know what? It'd either take me another month or 2 of grinding this or getting really lucky, or you spend $100 and that's what happens, and then you catch up. And honestly, as a game developer or anything along those lines, I could see where Second Dinner, almost said Second City for all you Chicago people. I even know it's anyway. Some people get that reference. I could see that being a strategy that Second Dinner uses, and it makes sense to me to make some money. I don't want to drop $100 on something if it's actually not going to get me, what I need. It makes me uncomfortable, especially given my situation. So, but I want to, like I said, I want to grow the channel. I want to do content that, more people are interested in. I feel like I could absolutely contribute to this community with, deck builds, mathing, thinking, strategizing. It just, a lot of the things that I feel like I generally do decent at, are involved in this game, which again, shocks me. So, what do you guys think about that? I mean, like I said, I don't have a lot. Well, one, before I get into my cards, do you think that's something I should do? Should I go ahead and spend that? Do you know how many cards I could get? I'm curious. Is that math? I assume that math's already out there. I literally was sitting down thinking about this. I'm like, I'm just going to shoot a video on this. I'm not going to math it out yet. I'm certain other people have come across this and decided what they wanted to do and just sort of think about it. So, should I do that? How many cards will it gain me? I mean, again, you've got the RNG aspect of those caches. And so it's like, it's not a guaranteed known, but maybe some of you have experienced that. I'd love to hear in the comments below or come over to the Discord so that I know, because obviously as you upgrade these, I mean, that depends. But after the gray ones, whether it's a epic gain or whatever, it's all generally this, you get certain amount of levels. So, I can sort of figure that out a little bit. But again, like, is that going to catch me up? I don't want to just drop $100 and not feel like I'm at where I need to. So that's really the debate I'm at. There's two things. Obviously, I want to do the content. The second part also is I want to compete. I want to be able to compete with the people who've been playing for a while. I want to be able to, do battles against people that are on my Discord that have way better decks than I do. Against other content creators I'd love to do battles with. Just to have content for that, to share, to have fun, to entertain, all those sort of different things. I don't feel like I can do it without, a bunch of these cards. Because, I don't know, maybe I can. Maybe you can win. Maybe that's part of it, is you can win with these lower decks, these lower sets of cards. So yeah, that's sort of where I'm at. I'd love to, like I said, hear from you guys. Have you experienced this? Have you experienced this, and how long did it take you? How many credits? All that sort of thing. And then even if you've experienced it or not, whether you think I should, what you think I should do to try to sort of catch up. Is this offer? Can I only buy this once? That's a good offer or value. Yeah, I agree. But okay. Can I only buy that once? Even if I couldn't, I don't know if I'd want to buy more. These gold cards, okay, yeah, I could spend some gold on some of these cards, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't have my token shop up yet. Those are always terrible. You could buy more credits there and spend more money on gold, but I'm not sure that's anything that makes sense for me given my current situation. Let me know. I want as much information as you guys have. Obviously, I have a ton of cards I can build up. I've been waiting to do that because I want to make sure. Well, I got my infinity rank. I'd love to try to keep climbing to, if I could, 130. But what's that change is in 8 hours, so that's not going to happen. I'd have to grind so hard in the next 8 hours. I just gained 30 levels that quickly with the decks that I got. I don't know. On the side topic, I'm curious how high what's the highest anybody's gotten in this? I was wondering about that, by the way. Started tracking that a little bit, and I was like, I wonder how high you can get, because I'm at the part where, I can't really get any more of these down here. I could certainly get some of these, but anyway, that's what I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you guys, coming along, watching the videos. Please share with your alliance. Well, there's no alliance yet. Soon to be. Hopefully. It was in the look ahead. So one day maybe we can have alliances, and share with your alliance mates. Share with people on your Discords, all that sort of thing. Trying to cover the game. Trying to get the the word out as much as I can on this particular channel, the WolverSNAP channel. I hammer down like buttons, notification bells, all that sort of thing. I'd very much appreciate it. And again, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, grandma, grandpas, they want to know about WolverSNAP. All right. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.